Thank you.
It's on now.
How are you, Ben? Good. Nice to be here. I'm here for Steve, Mr. Katzos. Give it up for him. All right. Nice to be out on a Sunday night. I got several kids. I don't get out of the house too often. I have 4 kids and a wife, which is 5 more than I wanted. My kids aren't very well behaved either. I have a 4-year-old who just got caught shoplifting at Walmart. That's a horrible feeling as a parent to know that your kid's not good at something. Yeah, we're walking out together. We get to the exit. The alarm's going off. I was calm because I knew I'd taken all the security tags off the clothes that I was wearing. So I go running for the car. He couldn't keep up because his Nikes are hooked together with a plastic loop. He falls flat in his face. I come swinging around in the vehicle. I'm yelling, "Get in, let's go, they're coming." He wouldn't get in. He's all nervous because I'm driving a completely different car than the one we arrived in. So I drove away. I didn't mean to. It was a Toyota Prius. It took off by itself. Anyone drive a Prius? It's kind of a wussmobile. And I think Prius actually stands for pansies ride inside this ugly shitbox. Can you say pansies on the internet? I'm pretty sure you can. We'll find out. They'll bleep it out if not. So I got a bunch of kids. They're pathetic. I got an oldest. He's 16. He plays video games all day. He plays Call of Duty, which is like a battle game. He thinks he's been to war at this point. That's how much he plays. I had the news on the other night. They're talking about Afghanistan. He's like, they don't know what it's like over there. I said, why don't you grab another juice box and head back to the front lines? This kid is pathetic. He comes down on Veterans Day, looks at me and says, "You're welcome." They do play sports, though. They're not in the house all the time. They're into soccer. The World Cup's going on. The Greeks actually lost today, which is very sad. They lost in PKs, yep. But I watch all the games. I saw the Mexico game. They played the U.S. actually a month ago at the United States home field. And middle of the match, the U.S. guy tripped a Mexican. They got what's called a free kick. The U.S. set up a wall, and the Mexicans climb right over it. The U.S. said, "Ref, that's illegal." The ref said, "They all are. Get used to it." We have a lot going on in sports, though. It's never dull. There's a new gay player in the NFL, which is a first. Michael Sam is his name. I found it as a comedian kind of ironic that he was drafted by a team called the Rams, but I figured it was either them or the Browns or the Packers. I didn't see him going to the Saints or the Cardinals is all I'm trying to say. But, all right, some of you are not with me on that one. Okay, we can move on. Yeah, I like the basketball, too, the Celts. I'm a big Celts fan. I grew up in the 80s with Larry Bird, right? It was a good decade. They had a lot of white players in the NBA back then. You watch the NBA now, once in a while, a coach will get brave and push a white guy out in the court. And the other coach sees him do it and shoves his white guy out and yells, "Checkmate." That's about the extent of it. But I try to eat well. I go food shopping for my 4 kids. There's some ridiculous stuff in the supermarket. Have you seen the peanut butter and jelly in the same container? What is that, for people who own one knife? Why don't we cram bread and milk in there? Let these morons tongue their lunch out of a jar. Light block milk, right, by Hood. Used to come in the see-through gallon. Now it's solid white, so the sun rays can't get in and sour it. Yeah, see, I don't need that because I have this thing that I wrap around the milk. It's called a refrigerator. Then I added a second layer of insulation known as my house. Yeah, it cost me $200,000 to set up that little ecosystem. I'm a real stickler for fresh milk. My fantasy is to suck a cow's udder during a solar eclipse. Doesn't get any fresher than that, my friends. The turducken I also saw in the supermarket, fairly new thing. If you've tried it, it's a deboned turkey they stuff with a duck, and then they stuff the duck with a chicken. Yeah, we have bird viruses roaming the earth killing people. Is that a good idea? I mean, you guys are couples, right? Who here when asked, how do you like a chicken, replies, I like it shoved up the ass of a duck? It's in Whole Foods, the turducken. I saw it the other day. I was food shopping. They stamped the turducken in there with the words, all natural. Like this would actually occur naturally out in the woods. Yeah, 2 flightless birds are simultaneously rear-ended by a low-flying chicken. Big 3-bird pile up in the road. The turkey climbs out of the rubble. Would you watch where the hell is everybody? Why does it feel like I'm sitting on my car keys all of a sudden? Hey, you guys have been great. Thanks a lot for coming out and supporting the Jimmy Fallon.